I'm finding peace now at home because it allows me, gives me time to think. Because I know that I'm 45 now. I know, like, I need to. And what's crazy is, as far as I've come in this business, or as far as I come in life, I feel like I haven't accomplished anything.
Man, I would utter those same sentiments, bro.
So I'm like, right now, I'm in a position to where I feel like I find peace in where I am, but I'm also searching on how I can become, or even find the hunger that I know I need to get to where I know I should be.
Right.
Message.
The real with Khalil. This ain't no fake news, ain't no clowning around. It's the real with Khalil. Yeah, the truth is in the sound. The mission, dropping knowledge with no fiction. If you got a minute, sit down and have a listen. From the field to the screens, yeah, we keeping it raw. Real talk, real lessons, addressing every flaw. Life hits hard and it causes real pain, but out of the struggle there always comes real change. We dig deep, pulling stories from the core. Vulnerability, truth, transparency, and so much more. So tune in close, let the wisdom expand. It's not only a podcast, it's a helping hand. It's the real with Khalil.
All right, here you go, bro. First of all, you're yoked, bro.
I appreciate it.
So first is what's your name? What's your hometown?
I'm not looking at the camera though.
Yeah, you can if you like.
Will Davis, hometown or where I live at?
I mean, which one you want to? Which one you can rep both? How about rep both?
San Antonio, Texas is where I live, but my hometown is Leesville, Louisiana.
Where is it?
Leesville, Louisiana.
Okay, got it. Okay. And now I ask you, Will, what are you grateful for today?
To be alive, to have my family with me, to be in a position to, I guess, live comfortable. Okay. Take care of people I care about.
Yeah. I love that, man. What's your definition of vulnerability?
Like for me, or?
Yeah, for you. Your definition of vulnerability.
I guess letting people into know me.
Okay.
Kind of close off. I don't really talk to a lot of people.
Right.
More private. More private.
Yeah.
With my family.
Yeah.
My personal life. So I guess vulnerability would be me sharing my past experiences.
Got it.
My current state, how I feel, things I think about.
Right.
So
I love that, man. I love that. I feel like you're maybe because we've known each other so long. I feel like we always have there's always, like, I don't get to see you often, right? We don't get to interact often, and we've been around each other, man, for a long time. I want to say I'm grateful for you being a pillar of someone I could come back and see, right? Sometimes, you played freeze tag as a kid, and it was bass. I want to tell you this. I don't think you know this. You oftentimes show bass to me. Like, you're like, oh, he's still there. Yeah. Bass. There's bass, right? So thank you for that. What's your definition of love?
I would say, man, I had this. I think people use that word lightly.
Okay.
I think people say "I love you" to a lot of people that they don't truly love.
Right.
And I don't know if it's because of, you kind of have some upbringings. Like, I never met my dad before, even though I'm named after him.
Right.
I only had my mama growing up, and then even then she married my stepdad, and I kind of lived with my grandmother for a long time.
Got it.
So unconditional.
Okay.
I would, and it's because of the way I grew up, and maybe the military as well. So I grew up seeing a lot of men serve for the military, and I asked this question with females that I would talk to. Like, to me, love is like, you say you love me, but if I lost my legs, would you still be there?
Got it.
So it's unconditional. Like, do you love what I have, who I am right now, or do you love me no matter what the situation is, what the circumstance would be?
That's deep. That's deep. Well, how would you define self-love?
Being comfortable who you are. Especially in our business, I think a lot of people get caught up in trying to be somebody else rather than who they are because we're around a lot of people. And I guess human nature is people want to be liked by other people.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't know why. I just have never cared.
Yeah.
Whether I'm going to be who I am, and you're gonna love me.
Right.
For who I am.
Yeah.
Exactly who I am.
Right.
Or you're not.
Right. Right.
So self-love is me being comfortable enough to understand that not everyone's gonna like me, and I'm comfortable being who I am, the way I am, because I love me.
Right.
So whether you do or not,
right.
You either are gonna like who I am or you're not.
Right.
So being comfortable who I am, the way I dress, the way I talk, because I'm not easy to love, not easy to be around.
Why would you say that?
I think a lot of people are used to being around people who tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Or are not honest.
Are you a Sag, bro?
No, I'm Leo.
No, okay, got it.
Yeah, so
I feel like we have similar ways of being. That's why I asked.
and that's one of the reasons why I came along with you, because when I came to the business, you were in the business, and first and foremost, I grew up in an environment in the military. I was in an all-male career field.
Okay.
And that career field was majority white.
Got it.
So for me to see another black man
doing
was
it
very rare.
Yeah.
When I came to Herbalife, and that's the thing that got me into Herbalife.
Got it.
My very first interaction with any other male besides my coach in Herbalife was Garen randomly hit me up, and it was 4 other black men in a room together in Paris, France.
Right.
And I just wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, damn, there's a successful black man doing something together in a different country.
Man.
And that's why, honestly, I joined the business more for that than I did for the products or the money.
Right.
I was already making the money.
Right.
I was already in shape.
Yeah.
It was more so the brotherhood.
Community and the brotherhood, man.
So,
it's big, bro. It's big.
So then when I came in and I met you, I'm like, damn, there's so many brothers in shape, making a good living, having a good time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's big, man. That's big, bro. That's big. If you could suggest 2 books that someone could read and be able to grow themselves and transform themselves, what are the 2 books you would suggest to somebody?
I don't know, man. Once again, I'm very, people read.
Yes.
But do you implement or take action on the things you read or the stuff you hear? So I don't think there's any 2 books that I would recommend that someone could read unless they're willing to implement what they're reading.
Got it.
Like I said, this is why I'm different than a lot of people. When personal development, anything, a lot of people say do personal development, but okay, you can take a course.
Right.
But are you listening to what's going on in the
course? Are you applying
it? Taking it?
Yeah, application.
Are you changing?
Right.
Because if you actually say you want to personally develop, because and I think when it comes to my team, like I said, I know I'm hard.
Yeah.
I'm hard as far as to me, there's no gray.
There is no gray.
I grew up.
There is no gray.
I grew up in the South, so where you know what I'm saying, like good or bad,
right?
It's black and white.
Did you do it or not?
Right. So, and in the business, I had to learn that not everybody likes me.
No, but it's a tough pill to swallow, man.
Right, because you're an athlete. So
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
So like, there's no second place.
Did you do it or didn't?
I'm playing to win.
Yeah.
Or
it's real.
Right. So
it's real, man.
So when it comes to books, I had this conversation before with Mac. I just think a lot of people fake in society nowadays. People, they'll post or show a book or something they're reading, but then I've read that book. Yeah. And I see you still doing things. And then maybe it's me. Maybe I gotta view people differently now. Maybe they'll change later on. But I just think that anything you do, if you're willing to implement the things you're reading, there's a lot of self-help books out there. There's a lot of books out there that can help you grow as a person, as a man, as a father, however you want to grow in your life. Right. There's any book. Yeah. But more so the book, are you in a position in your life that you're willing to, or you're ready to make changes in it? Right. And like I said, that's something I did differently. Well, not differently, but because I would read before. And nothing would change. I had to realize that I can't just read something and think that all of a sudden I'm a different person. Right. I have to be willing to make the changes that I see in the book, and it's hard. Yes. Yeah. Because you're stuck in your ways. You're stuck in doing something or being a certain way. Yes. It's very hard to make very small changes, but if you do make those changes, and it's something I know. Like I said, I realize I'm a hard person. Right. And in this business, I know I've ran off a lot of people just because I'm like, yo, we winning or we not. Right, man, right, bro. So, but you understand it as being from the military. You were an athlete too, as well. So there is something about that, Will, that I say not everyone's built to be coached by certain people, right? Like people have asked me, would you coach little kids? And I would say no. Yeah. I'm not going to teach you how to run. I'll teach you how to sprint once you know how to run. Yeah. But I'm not the guy to be like, hey, can you teach my? Right. No, I don't want to do that. So I get it and I respect it, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, unless you were just brash and mean about it. That's a different story. Right.
but I know you well enough to know you're just either it's in or out.
Right.
It's that it. It's that simple for you. So I think there's something to be said about that. I don't. What's something your soul is calling you to do before you leave the planet?
And I ponder about this all the time, especially now. Stuff is going on in my personal life, with my mom, stuff like that. I've always just wanted to be a symbol of what's possible for us.
Got it.
And I say it. I've recently said out loud to people that, like, in this business, I know, Herbalife is and everything. There's stuff. I just want to be seen as someone that came from, and there's a lot of different examples out there. But I feel like in our business, there's been a ceiling or cap on where we as black men have gone in the business. I mean, 30K, diamonds is it.
Is it. That's the precipice. That's the pinnacle.
So I want to be able to break that ceiling.
Got it,
to
bro.
show that it's possible for other people to come in, because I think for us to go to the next stage in this company, it's going to take someone to hit the Children's Club to show that it's possible.
That's real, man. That's real. That's beautiful, bro. I like that. Where's a simple place in your life that you find peace?
At home.
At home? At home?
Once again, I think my life is a lot different than a lot of other people. I grew up, I don't want to say poor, but we were government assistants living in projects.
Yep.
I was the first male in my family. Like after my mom, my mom had 7 sisters, 3 brothers.
Wow.
I was the first male to graduate high school.
Wow, that was deep, man.
And then I've always felt a deep sense of wanting more. So, and then school just wasn't it for me, because school was easy.
Okay.
And I knew I didn't just want to go to college.
Yeah.
Just because.
Right.
I don't know. I'm always looking for something hard or something. I don't know, man.
Right.
I'm still looking, because Herbalife came easy to me.
Okay.
Now I feel like it's hard, and that's what I'm battling with right now.
Got it.
Who do I need to become to reach the goal that I just talked to you about? Like,
man.
Who do I need to become as a man, as a mentor, just whatever? And you remember you asked me the other day, like, why are you still getting results?
Yeah.
And I went through a period to where I didn't know why I was still getting results. I like working out. I'm an athlete. I like competition.
Right. Got it.
It's not even weights.
I
like competition.
I
don't care what it is.
Right. Whatever it is. I know that. I know that all too well. I know that, bro. I know that.
So I'm finding peace now at home, because it gives me time to think. Because I know that I'm 45 now. I know, like, I need to. And what's crazy is, as far as I've come in this business, or as far as I've come in life, I feel like I haven't accomplished anything.
Man, I would utter those same sentiments, bro.
So I'm like, right now, I'm in a position to where I feel like I find peace in where I am, but I'm also searching on how I can become, or even find the hunger that I know I need to get to where I know I should be.
Right. Man, that's a big one, bro. You speaking 100% to. It's a very much a mirror image, bro. It's wild, man. How would you define delayed gratification?
Delayed gratification. Man. I don't know if it's realizing something after the fact.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess doing something and later on realizing, like, what you did, what it meant, more so versus than, because we live in a day and age there where every time you accomplish something, it's good then, and then as soon as you do it, it's what's next.
It's poof, gone.
And I heard this the other day. It was a golfer. He just won a tournament. He went to UT. I forget his name. Scott. So anyway, he just won a tournament. And he was like, in this day and age, like, he's like, you can literally win something.
Right.
Like, I win, one of the biggest tournaments in my life.
Right.
I celebrated for 3 minutes, and literally after 3 minutes, it's what's the next tournament?
Man, it's wild to think, right?
So I think delayed gratification is like being able to sit back and congratulate yourself.
Yeah.
Because I think we don't do that enough.
That's a big
we hit
one.
goals,
That's big.
Whether it be a weight goal or gym goal. Like the gym. You go to the gym and say, my goal is 1 to do 315.
Right.
Like the moment you hit 315.
Right. Now you're like 320.
325.
Bro,
so
it's crazy.
I guess being able to sit down and realize that you have come a long way, because I think if you don't do that, then we get to where we are like now, to where we're
constantly unsatisfied
and what's enough?
Man.
What is because I can say Chairman's Club, but when I hear Chairman's Club, what is it going to be?
The very next thing.
And if I don't seek gratification in the things I'm doing and actually realize
that's beautiful, Will. That's beautiful.
With the not the consequence, but with the results and what else it affects.
Yeah.
Right? Because what you did in Arizona, like if you sit back and you just, regardless how anything is, or how it ended up, if you sit back and you look at what you did, man, you had on the community that you're a part of. Yeah. Man, you changed people's lives that weren't even in Arizona. Like your upline's lives were changed because of the things you did.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for that.
And sometimes we don't sit down and think about that and realize that and pat ourselves on the back.
Yeah.
And I think that's when we get to the point where we're like never satisfied. And then we're searching for more, or looking for more, or trying to what's the next thing, or not happy.
Yeah. Will, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful, bro. I have one more question for you. How do you want to be remembered?
I don't know. I don't know if I can answer how I want to be remembered. I can say that I want to be remembered by certain people.
Okay. Oh, beautiful.
So
man. Got it.
Like I want my daughter to remember me as a great father.
Okay.
I want whoever's around. I don't know who's going to be around or who I'm going to outlive, who's going to outlive me.
Right.
I just want to be remembered by the people that I care about.
Yes.
And the people that I love.
Yeah.
As someone that cared about them and willing to do anything for them to make sure they was always all right.
Yeah.
And as hard as I am on people, I think I love people a lot harder.
Hard, bro. Hard.
And people that love me, that truly love me, I think they realize it.
They realize
as hard as he is, I wouldn't rather have anyone else in my corner, because I know as hard as he is, he'll fight that much harder for me. So I think instead of how I would be remembered, I care more about who remembers me.
I love that, man. Well, I'll say this to you, man. It's as a strong male, it can be so lonely sometimes. Like people don't understand you. Like, and you just said something to me, and maybe that's where that kindred. I've always felt a connection to you, bro. I literally since I met you. I probably have a more goofy, silly. I just want to play around constantly, right? But the other side of me is I'm gonna love the shit out of you hard as hell, and there's no like
middle ground.
There's no gray. It's like, yeah, he's silly and fun, but he don't play no shit either. It's like, this is what we're doing, and this is where we're going. And I see that, and I didn't know that was in you. I didn't know where the connection was for you and I until you just said that. Because it's like, no, I don't play no games, and this is what it is, and this is how it's gonna be. But I love you though. And when you said that, bro, it's like, who am I gonna call in the middle of the night to carry a body? I call Will. Right. For sure I call Will, right? You saying? And I think that for me too, but I think that people that you love and love that way never realize it until later. It's almost like you appreciate it later on. Like what I hear now, Will, is, man, I love the community, man. I love what we had. And you're like, I wish you'd have told me that when it was happening. But I was an asshole when it was happening. Yeah. But now you're like, man, thanks so much. It's almost like when your parents spank you or discipline you, you're pissed at them. You're like, I don't get it. You're like, they just love you.
Right.
So I just want to say thanks, man. Thanks for being a yes. This is a new thing for me.
Right.
As accomplished as I am in other things, I'm as nervous as I am on this. I'm asking my friends, and some of them are saying no, and I'm learning that has nothing to do with me. It's just their answer, right? So I just want to say thanks, man, for being a yes and hopping on today, bro.
No problem, man. Like I said, from the moment we met, man, I don't think you remember the first time I ever met you was with Muhammad.
Wow.
Muhammad introduced me to you.
Wow.
And it, like I said, I was in that period in my life where I think I was looking for other males to interact with because of where I came from.
Right.
And I mean, literally the day we met, we were joking around. So I appreciate you who you are. And I'm sure you're going to kill it in this
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Bro, thank you, my guy. Thanks for hopping on, man. Thanks for hopping on, bro.